Hey, Kelsey.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
What's up? Long time, huh?
I know. Been
Long,
time.
long time, guys. Oh my God, right. So, yeah, so I was just saying to these guys, obviously, you're an artist, you're a choreographer, you've worked on big stages, big names, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've worked together, which was really, really
Yes,
cool.
yeah, yes.
Yeah.
That's good times.
Oh, my, that's how I actually know him. Yeah, so I actually do know him, guys. Kelsey worked with me on my final end of year performance exam, which was like scary but fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was probably like the highlight of the whole of like the 4-year course. But yeah, but I appreciated it because he stayed dedicated. He stayed, he was on time. He was on all the time. That's something I noticed about you. You're just on. You're switched on. But other than all that stuff, don't be afraid. This is your time now. I don't even want you to be modest. We don't even want you to be modest right now. This is your time right now, Kelsey. Tell us a bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do, what you've done, some cool projects, whatever it is, highlight of your career.
Boy, yeah, I mean, we'll just start. Now, obviously, I was living in Essex, so I grew up there most of my childhood, and that's why I started doing like a lot of started doing freestyling, watching YouTube, and that's why I started like finding myself as like being like just like a young artist. That makes sense.
Oh, okay.
And so I did like a little showcase thing where I had to audition to dance for some 3 girls that were performing. I think from that when I started trying to like do auditions and try to get myself out there and dance. Yeah. And then I didn't really take it like serious until I started a crew called Boy Blue.
Oh, at what age was that? So what age did you start taking it?
I was 16.
Okay, so still young.
Yeah, still young at the time. I was with them. I was with another crew called EVP as well. And I started another crew, Chromatic, as well. So I was in with 3 different crews at the time. And I was like, that's when I kind of found myself as being a dancer, dancing with other dancers as well. I didn't really know any dancers in my area, so I came started seeing people that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Serious, you know what I mean? Any in it? Exactly.
I don't know any. I'm trying to think actually. Do I know dancers in Essex?
You know what? There's loads, but you just like you need to know. Once you know one dancer, you will find another one. It's like a chain of.
Yeah, it's all about networking, ain't it? In this
literally.
About what you've worked on some great, as I say, like great TV shows and stuff like that. What's one of your biggest projects that you've worked on?
For me, as a creating wise, I think.
Too many to choose from.
Because they all have like different like had different goals of each one of them. So like for example, I'm in a creative space where I'm trying to create pieces now. So my biggest is probably creating a piece with like all my people that I look up to in a piece. I was gonna go to barbecue stage this year, but obviously Corona happened, so I didn't debut it. But I debuted it in another show to showcase, and I was like, in terms of like my showcasing my talent, I guess, and my choreographic skills, that was my biggest moment in terms of my stuff. But I guess me performing wise, I did a show called Red last year.
Okay.
On the barbecue stage, and I was that turned out pretty well, and we went to tour it this year actually.
Really? Wow! So you got something from doing that as well.
Yeah, exactly. So that was a good production as well. So it's something I'll be always gonna do in hip hop theatre, just do a production, and that was like my highlight of last year, and meant to be a bigger highlight this year. But then we're 2021, it'll happen.
You're living your dream, man. So what about but obviously now, like you say, things obviously this year is a bit. This year cancelled, and creative struggling obviously. So I wanted to hear from you, like how you been coping? Like did things change like dramatically? Like how lockdown life?
I mean, when lockdown happened, I think everything just cancelled one by one. Like so for me, it was a shock. Like it wasn't a shock, but I knew it would happen. But then it was more of like, wow, it actually happening kind of thing. So when everything started locking off and like self-employed people, especially artists as well, like you always understand like nothing going on for anyone. So like being creative was unnecessary at the time. I just wanted to like see what's going on, kind of like think of my mental health and like how I'm feeling. Am I investing? And it thanks COVID.
That's bells, yeah. Bells.
But you know what? It kind of like helped me to like actually stop. I never really like I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to stop. As when this happened, it kind of made me stop, and
Yeah,
actually think
that is literally, I swear to God, that's like me.
you
I
know,
felt like I want to, like, part of me did, obviously, because I always wanted to, like, kind of like a break.
Yeah,
Like, obviously,
exactly.
you probably feel like as well. You find it really hard. But that reminds me of my own thoughts, because I'm just like, oh, it's kind of made me stop now, because I'm always like, you go. I'm like that.
Exactly.
Same as you. So, yeah, so that reminds me a bit of me in that sense. But you do dance teaching as well, don't you?
Yeah, I teach dance, some studios in London. I've taught outside of London as well. I like to teach anywhere, really. Anyone that wants to, like, learn from me, like, I'm honored to learn. I don't want to feel like the person that got to teach in a dance studio and that's it. Like, I'll teach anywhere that needs to.
Yeah, so guys, hit him up. Obviously, anyone, you know, if you got kids, whoever, whatever, or yourself even, you want to learn how to dance, pop some moves myself, Joe.
For us. Yeah, come through.
Exactly. But so as a dance teacher, like, for me, I feel like it's a different thing when you're actually doing something and performing on stage to actually being a teacher. Like, because I do singing, so I know there is it's very different, like, kind of thing. Yeah. What are some of your highlights as, you know, being a dance teacher?
Definitely, I always say that there's always the greatest thing to see your students, like, feel like they accomplish something, or like they gone over a fear, or they learn something new. Anything that's like a first experience or a highlight experience for them makes my highlight, basically. Like, I know at first as a teacher, you always want to, like, show up to choreography and make sure that the student does your choreography nicely and whatever. Over time, like, I just started seeing, like, that's not the biggest picture. I want to see them prosper and develop to an artist or a more confident person, or want to take more dance classes because their first dance class, like, things like that make them want to do more because of my class. Basically, a life-changing experience, and I think that's the most I'm going to get out of teaching, is making sure making someone feel like they changed in that day or that class, that 1 hour class.
And that's, I mean, that must be quite rewarding. But so you're probably also, especially to young, like, you must kind of like almost like an inspiration as well, really. I mean, they must be looking at you doing, you know, all these shows and stuff. But what about you? Have you managed to work with any of your idols or any famous dancers or anyone?
Yeah. Like, some idols, some dancers that I've looked up to as well, or like sort of were pretty big in the scene. So, for example, like, my dance teacher, Karen Sandy, I would say, like, he's big in the scene, and I've got to work with him and train underneath him, all sorts, being his crew. So that was, like, my biggest highlight for my career. So big up Ken.
Shout out Ken.
Yeah, bro.
Began on YouTube. Don't worry, Ken.
Bro, look him up. Now, like, a lot of people in London, to be fair, outside London, people that make people know, like, for example, Jojo Gomez. I've, like, done things with her. Like, Hamilton Evans, who else, like, Paradox from Amsterdam, like, artists from all over the world. Like, I try to, like, have done something with them, whether trained with them, or, like, dance with them, or learn from them, or taught them. Like, any experience with them was, like, a highlight for me, to be fair. I always want to keep that, like, that humbleness, you know what I mean? Because
working with such talent, like,
exactly, and there's so many dancers out there, there's so many artists out there.
That's crazy. Guys, we will get to your questions. Give me a couple of secs. I'm just going to get my ones out of the way, and then we're going to get to it. I know, Diva, you're asking me and stuff like that. And I see them popping up. Don't worry, guys. That's how we usually do it. So I usually get a couple out of the way, and then we'll go to the viewers' questions. Well, because I know there's some good ones in here tonight. Ria Vani never lets me down either. Great questions. But for those that don't know, so obviously, like myself, and maybe people that are on here watching that are non-dancers, you know, we ain't dancers, so those non-dancers like us, but can appreciate it still. What skills or movements are, like, important in your style of dancing that you do?
I speak for myself personally. Like, if you want to do, like, stuff that I do personally, I would say, like, first of all, is having, like, that open-mindedness, to, like, be able to try anything new. That's one thing. Like, you should never feel too comfortable to the point where you don't want to try anything new, because you won't learn anything, you won't get any better in terms of, like, trying to go somewhere that you want to, like, prosper in, I guess. In terms of, like, physicality wise, they definitely stretch as much as you can. Stretch.
I'm out then. Get to the shops and, like, you know what I mean?
Now for real, like it helps. Even if it's not stretching, but it's like even if it's the mobility, making sure your body's like doing something active, whether it's like cleaning or taking a walk. You know what I mean? Just something for your body to keep moving, just so your body's like it's moving. Do you know what I mean? I guess like knowing how to listen to music is another one for me. Like, I feel like there's listening to music and there's the kind of like a deeper version of like listening to different sounds, how it makes you feel. Yeah, like obviously music is just as powerful as dance. Do you know what I mean? And like that makes it kind of levels it out. Like we can dance to impress and dance to feel good. Music, there's the music to play that feels good and music to.
Yeah, I guess I'll dance to feel good then.
Yeah,
the rest to you.
Yeah, that's real. That's a big thing to have. So I feel like them two for sure. I would say like for dancers, it's very personal with anyone. Like every dancer wants to look differently. So like for example, I will dance a certain way because I'm very animated, but I like to make it look smooth or how to say or very intricate or very passionate.
Very intricate. Like your movements, I'm just like how am I doing that? Like I'm looking at your videos.
But I feel like because I'm a very internal person, I kind of have that internal movement sometimes. I know I'm performing for you, like I'll dance internally and I'll just project it some way for you to like understand it.
You definitely do. You definitely do. What about, so do you prefer like freestyling or do you prefer choreo? Like do you prefer to...
I mean, I love freestyle. Like I love freestyle. My first day, I think I did so. But choreography, I've grown to love choreography because
you've grown into it.
Yeah, grown. I think because obviously choreography is what, if you want to prosper into a different kind of field of dance, then choreography is very important. You don't have to learn it, but
like freestyle. Do you just? Sorry, guys, my eyes are watering. I don't know why. I'm like Wendy Williams, yo, out here. Like when she gets her.
Mad.
Because the eye problem on her show. This is me. So yeah, I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, so freestyle maybe because do you just feel like you're literally just going how you feel?
Yeah.
Is that why you prefer it? Do you reckon? Yeah, you're just literally just
no boundaries. Whatever sound it is, I can listen to like, for example, I'll play piano music or jazz or rock. I'll just go with the flow. It doesn't necessarily have to be a certain kind of like style because I wouldn't say when I'm dancing and freestyling, I wouldn't say it's a certain style. If I'm teaching it, then I'll try to cater to a style most of the time. But when I'm freestyling, it's just me being a free spirit, just moving to the track. Like it could be grooving, it could be just a movement. Do you know what I mean? So, and that's how it should be freestyle. Do you know what I mean?
Isn't it? It's true. Like it's true in a way because you should feel natural because you're just doing it. Like, but like whereas us, like it's so different in different arts. Like,
exactly.
Us as singers usually be like, no, we ain't rehearsed for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I don't want to do it. I don't want to get on that. You know, it's so weird. It's just interesting to hear your side from your another creative field. Like, because we'd love to sing in a moment, but at the same time, it's like, oh no, we ain't rehearsed.
Yeah. I guess for yourself, innit? When you're at home, you're like, you want to like do acapella, for example. Like,
exactly,
it's just you just voicing your sound. Do you know what I mean? There's no like direction with it. It's just you just giving out your energy through your voice. Do you know? So I feel that's the same with dance. You just moving your body the way you want to.
The same thing. Yeah. No, it's nice. You're cool and you're good at it, man. Right, I'm not gonna leave anyone out. I see you. You lot questions. I'm gonna get at some of them. So let's go to the question boxes, and then I'm gonna go to. I'll scroll up to the Ria Varney never fouls. It's always so. Do you feel as if there are less dance opportunities in the UK in comparison to America? Such a good question.
It's a good question. You know what? It depends on again what field you're in. I think like in terms of like, for example, West End, there's definitely probably more opportunities over here. In terms of like, it's right there in front of you. But then again, if you go to like New York, for example, there's like West End galore there as well. Do you know what I mean? Because I guess it depends on first of all, like how long you've been doing West End for you to judge where you want to be in West End and what shows you want to do. Because West End is like a time period as well, so for different shows. But now I think in terms of West End, it kind of varies because it's very, very similar. But in terms of like just booking a commercial job, I feel like because obviously America is a lot bigger than us.
It's massive.
A lot more. For example, a lot more dance artists out there, and a lot of artists that incorporate dancers. I would say there's a lot more opportunities for that, and like more touring and stuff like that. in terms of opportunities, there's a lot going on here in London, or Britain.
There's a lot of shows as well. There's actually a lot of dance shows, ain't there? Like,
yeah, a lot. And I think there's a lot more coming now. Well, it was coming. So in terms of that, it was getting better here. A lot of more people come to London to do more job opportunities, which just shows. Plus, it's more accessible to come to UK than go to America. Do you know what I mean? So,
and so in London again, everything's in. You would say it's mainly London as well, yeah.
Yeah, and I think if you want, it's more. I guess it's more equal over here. Like in terms of like, if you wanna, you can come here and just get booked. Do you know what I mean? As an American, you have to kind of get your name out there first and stuff like that before.
Right. Okay. So,
that's my personal biased opinion. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I think that's a really good answer, and I think that's a good question, to be honest. No, do you know what, Bells? I haven't got hay fever, guys, so I don't know why. You just said I just see a comment about hay fever. I haven't got hay fever. I don't know, guys. What can I say? I'm gonna scroll up because I see someone asked about. Oh, thanks for joining in. K Music, R Will Productions. Anoop Watts. I hope I'm saying your names right, guys. Let me know if I ain't, because if someone ain't saying my name right, I need to correct them.
Let them know,
so it's all good, no offense. And for choreo for a music video, that probably depends, right?
It does.
On, like, length and
that, and just like if you want to negotiate, and it's like depending on how big the artist is most of the time. Because if it's a new upcoming artist to like an established artist, I'm gonna charge differently. You know what I mean?
Completely different.
Yeah. And it also depends if I'm teaching the choreography to them or I'm sending the choreography to them and they figure it out, or I'm doing this like seeing like, you know what I mean? So it depends, I guess. But
so cool, though. Cool thing. Like, you worked on some cool music videos, you were telling me, right, as well?
Yeah, I was a dancer for just majority of them, pretty much, or like I was just being like in the scene, if that makes sense, acting, what would you call it, or doing a trick. But yeah, no, they had some cool music videos.
So cool.
I remember all of them, but like I noticed some that I had a good moment in them, which is like memorable.
Yeah, I mean, doing what you love, like for a living. I mean,
which is rare people can't really say that exactly. So I'm definitely honoured and humble about to do that. You know.
No, definitely. And what would you say? So obviously, what do you call your type of dance? What do you call it?
Well, I've named it under hydrography. So like obviously hydro is my stage name. I don't want to always carry myself under a style because I've learned different styles. So I don't ever stick to one style ever most of the time. But hydro obviously meaning like fast paced or powerful water. And I always have a certain kind of flow when I'm dancing or moving. So like, and I move very quick. Again, when I talk quick, I move quick. When anything I do is pretty quick. So like that was the inspiration behind hydro, but I do it with a certain kind of flow and intention behind it. And I kind of taken that into my choreography. I have that same concept in my head when I choreograph.
That's
so
cool.
I'll call that.
Cool. I've never even heard of that word before. Like, yeah, like I'm just like, what? But that's really cool. Like, I'm learning new things, guys. What about, so you do, how do I say it? I'm going to pronounce it.
Basically, hydrography at the end.
Hydrography. Hydrography.
Don't worry, I made up the new word, so it's cool.
Hydrography.
Yeah. You're getting there.
Okay, guys, all right, we got it.
Come.
It's late in the night, guys. It's late in the night. All right, it's been a long day. Okay, cool. So you do that type. So what would you say is the hardest type of dance to do?
Again, I guess that's a very biased.
In your opinion.
For me, I find the hardest one is definitely ballet.
Yeah. Have you seen their feet after?
Get mash up. That I would say breaking is very hard.
Yeah,
it's very hard.
Like complex.
Yeah. They're all very, very complex styles. And to be fair, a lot of styles are very hard in their own right because you have to train a certain way to be in them. Like, for example, like if you're going to go back to like tap or Lindy Hop or jive, all them kind of styles they're hard to learn, do you know what I mean? Because that's where most of these dance styles came from, do you know what I mean?
I was saying there's so many.
So many styles. So many styles.
So many, like, That's why I was
not
like,
being touched.
there's so many. I don't even want to call it the wrong thing. I was like, there's so many. I looked up, like, I was researching. Like, nah, let me just ask him where it is. He's like, okay, I want to shout out my mum. Mumsy's coming live.
Yes, mum. Yes,
That's it. Got to shout out, you know, how cool. Do you know what I mean? Can't let me down. She never lets me down. Shout out Jodie. Shout out everyone that's joined. Don't want to miss anybody. D-Boy. Yeah, D-Boy's question in the box as well.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. What made you go into dancing? Was it always a childhood dream, or and also, by the way, you are incredible.
Oh, thank you. Love. Going to dancing, it was always my last ever thing to do, which is funny because I was always into sport and like doing tricks or all that kind of stuff. I was very active as a young child, climbing stuff, running, but dancing, it kind of when it stemmed from like when I was doing parkour, like with free running.
What is that?
Parkour. Have you heard of it?
No.
When you see that guys like jumping off buildings, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What? Jumping off buildings?
I was doing that madness. Thank God I'm still here.
I used to give us, but okay. All right.
I stopped doing that now. I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
But now I was obviously doing it more for training reasons rather than actually wanting to do parkour. But I was doing it for like just the like coordination, balance, strength, that kind of stuff, which made me kind of pretty limber. And then I started like I remember playing football, and my friend did a flick up for falling down. You know what a flick up is? When a guy flicks up the ground.
All these little
little tricks.
I'm like, I don't know what you just said, but it looks cool. Like.
It's a pretty cool move when you first see it for the first time, and that's how I saw him do that. And then I remember him just like doing dance pieces in school, and I was like, he was doing waving, air walking. I was like, this guy's sick. This is one of the boys in my school, and from then I started watching like videos on YouTube. And I was trying to be like him basically. So it was never really like a childhood dream. It was like a thing that I saw and I wanted to be like, and I wanted to copy it. Something that's like any person sees dance, that gets inspired by it and wants to copy it. And I started watching like people like the Twins and Tight Eyes, and I don't know who else I watched as well, but their dances on YouTube, and then imitated it. And I remember,
Did you say like there's twins, as in those two?
Two French twins.
In those ones,
yeah.
Because I know those ones. I know those guys. Their dance. Cool work, like
and they're like a good idea of like how far you can go with dance. You know
they really do showcase like how far you can go with dance. Les Twins, they're called, innit? Yeah. Like they work with like Beyonce and that, innit?
Yeah, exactly. For Homecoming, I think Homecoming or something like that. But like, they've done some big jobs.
They are great as well.
You know, so like it just shows like from like they started battling in the scene, and it wasn't even like nothing commercial, but it is commercial what they do. Do you know what I mean? Because of their stage they're performing on is like there's a commercial thing. So as long as if you know you're not a good dancer, but if you know you're talented in what you do, like and you're working hard with it, people will see that and use you for their work. You know.
Oh, D-Way just said respect Kelsey for answering my question, and also.
All good.
No, thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for anyone that's tuned in. I don't want to miss anybody. I don't want to say it wrong. Rose Elena, Ashad, Rocky, Princess London. She's so cute. Fab smile. I don't know if she's talking about me or you. Bells, who's got a fab smile? It's cute. That's cute. C Pro. If anyone's here, Jaden. I don't know if any of your people are here as well, of course. So I
saw some people pop up.
Yeah, some of these are probably yours as well. Dance is an amazing art. Yeah, because I always feel like dance, obviously, as we know, we work together. So dance and music like go two in hand as well. Like
definitely,
they go well, you know. So that's another thing why I'm quite intrigued by your work. Anyway, even as a non-dancer, like I feel like you can always enjoy it. You know, I like to watch the talent shows and things like that. It's just saying like what my mum was saying. You know, it's
definitely
amazing art just for anyone.
Or any art in general. Like if you're an artist, you will appreciate all art. You know
exactly.
That's the most important. Like being an artist, you got to appreciate all art to be inspired. I believe, anyways. Rather than you know what I mean? Like for example, I used to play guitar, keyboard, and drums.
Did you?
As well, exactly. So
yeah. If I knew he could have played all them stuff,
I
wouldn't have only had him dancing in my last year exam.
Whole band, didn't it?
All kinds of stuff in my final
circuit.
Yo, I had a performance exam for those that missed it, and Kelsey was part of my end of year live performance exam. It was with a big band. It was, you know, I think there was like three of my tutors or something there, and then it was in front of an audience as well. It was a proper nice venue, and you could bring your friends, your family, but also there was other people that I didn't know. So I'm like, half an hour of whatever you chose to perform, like some covers, some originals and stuff. And that was an exam as well, so it was like a live band thing. And yeah, Kelsey was a part of that. He blessed us with his presence. So,
part of that.
Yeah, it was really fun. It's actually on my page, guys. Go check it out. I've posted that already, the performance with me and you. Yeah, man. Like,
that was a good little, like, a nice little collaboration as well.
That was fun. Because
that's what you need.
I feel like it was your kind of thing. You know, it was what you know, music that we both like as well. And, and it was just both. Yeah, it was just a good vibe, man.
Yeah, no, that's what I think. That's what I hope as well. We have an artist that appreciates dance and dancers that appreciate music, or artists like come hand in hand. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we need a lot more of that, which is why I was definitely on doing.
We need more. Yeah, I think we need more support for each other.
Exactly.
Even for in different, you know, fields or whatever. Okay, cool. So usually what we do is sometimes, Belle said she loves the drums. I love drums too, but you know what? When I'm doing singing teaching and they playing drums next door, I ain't gonna do it like.
It is a pain to listen to when you're
but watch the live band. They're nice. I'll shout out Lily, Musica Studios, shout out everybody. I just don't want to miss no one anyway. But anyway, drop your questions in. Anyone else as well, you're welcome to drop another question. Let me just take that off. So what we usually do as well sometimes, guys, is at the end of the show, we usually get the, you know, artists, whatever it is they do, to perform. But obviously Kelsey ain't gonna start dancing around in his bedroom. No space, like dancing in his bed or something. So you're gonna have to go and follow him to go and see his amazing skills. Like, period. Like, you're gonna have to follow him anyway, regardless. Guys, please show enough. Go follow him. He's you know, he's got great work there. It's great. You are lit, Kelsey. You made my ended performance lit, like, just saying.
Thank you.
So instead, what I have got though, guys, is something new. little question game on the show. New on the show, yeah. And it's called Tell It. And that is because Kelsey is got to tell it like it is. Are you ready, Kelsey? I don't want you to think about the answers. I'm literally
cool.
And I want you to just
try to be fast possible.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Yeah, like a little fire round.
Pressure.
Yeah, some are dance related, some are not. So, you know.
Cool.
He ain't heard these guys, so these are just off the cuff. All right, cool. So, our new game, tell it. Yeah, because it's gonna tell it like it is. Who's a better dancer, Chris Brown or Usher? Go.
Chris Brown.
Okay, I'm gonna get to the wire after that.
Okay, cool.
Jazz or tap dancing?
Jazz. Okay,
cool. Nah, you lot know I'm a foodie. I'm just saying, guys. Anyone else is a foodie, like, drop a, you know, emoji there, because if you feel me, you know what I mean. Okay, and we ain't been out to restaurants for ages, guys. So I'm thinking about food all day long. I swear to God, I'm going crazy.
Always.
So Nando's or KFC?
Nando's.
Oh, that was quick. That one. You got the card and everything.
And yeah.
That was too quick. Most importantly, though, because I'm about to go and get one after the show.
Oh yeah.
Galaxy or Dairy Milk?
Dairy Milk.
Oh, that's not the one I'm going to buy.
I know. I think Galaxy is quite
I'm going to go Galaxy straight after this show. I'm straight away. I'm in the quarantine life. I'm lazy and I'm rude.
Oh man.
So I'm just like, if I don't push myself now after the show, I'm like,
you're never gonna get it.
Oh, it's late. You know, you know, I can't. You know, so I'm Galaxy. Okay, Dairy Milk for you, Dan. All right.
Yeah.
So why would you say Chris Brown is a better dancer than Usher? Why? Tell us.
You know why? Because in terms of, like, as being a dancer and a guy that wasn't dancing beforehand, I've seen both sides. So I've been a fan and also been a professional dancer and seen him dance. And I think Chris Brown has been able to. He does the freestyling, which is like what Usher does, and it's smooth. Like, both of them, like, made their style dancing popular. Like, with Usher with the airwalking and the smoothness,
right.
MJ inspired movement. And then Chris Brown, same thing, but he's also incorporated, like, the new style and, like, the Irish Chicago footwork or house or anything like that. But then as a professional dancer, he's also very pick up choreography very cleanly, and even to this day he's still clean, and he's like going hand through his whole stage. As with Usher, his He's stuck. It's not like he's not can't do choreography, but he's stuck in his lane of what he does, which is why he's actually doing his and Chris Brown trying to do a lot more.
Right.
Okay.
Dance, you know I mean? From a pros angle, I got you. All right.
Yeah.
Have you seen either of them live though? Actually, have you like seen?
I wish I could. They don't have to want to see you live, but
yeah, they're like honestly. People always say like, who's the male version of B? Like, who's the male version of Beyonce? And the only person apart from Michael, obviously, Michael's obviously great, or obviously, but you know, in my opinion, but. Like when people say that, I'm like, there's no male version of me. But then if I had to say anyone was, for me watching live and hearing live, like I would say Usher, like 100%.
Soulful,
live. Like if anyone's seen Usher perform, I'm not to forget TV or whatever. Like live, he's closest to the show that that type of show
you want to be,
that someone like Beyonce puts on, or like dance, a lot of dancing and singing and vocals, like
vocally strong.
The two are as strong as each other. Whereas I feel like
just round dance
always weaker. There's auto-tune going on there. There's too much. It just ain't for me. So, but obviously we'll take your advice because obviously you're a pro dancer.
As a dancer,
we love Usher.
Definitely Usher for sure.
Yeah, you see, Mama's shouting out. We love Usher as well.
Yes, Usher definitely.
Shout out Dose. I'm so happy that you made it through. I got work colleagues on here and all sorts.
Oh wow, yes, work.
Shout out KD Muldoon. I don't want to say it wrong, but guys, I hope I'm saying it right. Okay. What age was you started dancing?
That's from 15.
15. Nando's, yes, they said Nando's as well. Yeah, exactly.
Nando's the one.
Oh, still look like. Do you think my nails look like? Oh, I don't know, guys. I still need to get them done. I still need to get them done. I need to get them done.
Is it?
They grow out too.
They're fresh from here, boy.
All right, cool. So a part of it, but before we let you go, I wanted to know: are there any, are things picking up? Are things going back to normal? Are you able to work on some new projects? Anything that you can tell us about?
I've been working on some secret projects behind the scenes, like making videos, stuff like that. So that's coming out. So I've got like a video of a friend. I'm creating 2 videos at the moment, and I've been offered to do our videos coming up. So a lot of content's coming out for like entertainment reasons, and just like people that want to like keep just not being bored, basically, just like to see. I guess as dancers, there's not much you can do right now other than take class or freestyle or train, because obviously COVID, like lockdown situation, you can't really mingle, we can't go to studios. So in terms of entertainment wise,
like, is there any way you can like, are you allowed to
just Zoom?
Not really.
Yeah, like if we go to like, if I want to go to like a park, for example, I can do a park session, but that's probably like the only legal way of me doing that right now. I can't really go to a studio at the moment. Like it'll be very hard for me to like, publicize that. So we have to wait till Boris gets it open, basically. But
Boris, come on.
I know. Save the eyes. You know what I mean?
But guys, we need this creative stuff, man. We need this in our life.
Now it's coming out. We've got some entertainment.
Well, anyone wants some Zoom classes, or because like I say, I always tell people I'm not a gym person, but one way I think I could stay fit is to probably do dancing or something.
Yeah.
It's fun, isn't it? It's fun.
That's definitely one way of doing it. Because you don't think of being fit, you just dance.
Yeah.
So
if I went there, like, I think my thing ran out. I didn't even realise it ran out because I hadn't been in like 2-3 years, and I was just like, I tried to go one time, like a couple years ago, and I was just like, looking at them, they all look like they're working so hard, and I just it ain't for me, guys. It ain't for me. I'd rather go do some sport or whatever, like you say.
It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone.
Hit him up. What about any socials that you want anyone to follow you on? If you've got YouTube or anything.
Well, I've got my other Instagram page, Hydra Fitness, which is on my bio.
Okay, Hydra.
If you want. I've got YouTube, which is just Kelsey Hydra Miller. So I post my videos on there, or my full videos that you can't post on Instagram, and extra videos that I haven't posted on Instagram yet. So I'm going to keep up to date with all my footage. Then YouTube is a place to go.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I'm just like, because I know you, so I had your personal page, and you always were dancing on there anyway. So I was just realize you got another page, man.
I put more stuff on there now. Yeah, I'm trying to put more on there than my Instagram. I just put like clips now, just like here and there. Yeah, just so it's like you can see the thing properly for yourself and as like a production rather than a clip on Instagram. Do you know what I mean? Just so you can appreciate it more.
No, definitely. I definitely appreciating your work, man. Loving the vibes. You know, I think it just brings just happiness, positivity to people, especially right now.
Yeah.
So guys, please follow and please show love. Shout out Castellano. Did I say that?
Yes.
There's numbers at the front, so yeah. From Philly, I guess. From Philly,
Yes,
right?
yes, Billy.
And Kevin, yeah, who said Usher's a great guy as well. My
Yes,
mum
yes.
said dance is great exercise. Yes, it is. So guys, keep on dancing and please follow Kelsey. Kelsey, thank you so much for being a part of this. For
Pleasure.
those here or those that have come in between, or you know, any of your people, whoever's you know not seen the full interview, I'll be putting it up on my YouTube channel, which I'll tag you in and all that as well. And I'll send you the link and stuff.
Please,
You can
yeah.
share it as well.
Stop.
Guys, please feel free to like, comment, share, and obviously subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be going up. My links in the bio. It's called I Am Justina on my YouTube channel. But yeah, my links in the bio anyway. Oh, sorry, that one didn't pop up for some reason. Okay, last one before we let you go.
Yeah, no, it's
Advice is for late starts in dance but still want to hustle in it. Okay, maybe like people that have started late or you know want to still get into dancing. That's really good.
That's a good question. I mean, depends on what age you start, because it depends on where you should go. But in terms of just starting late in general, because then late could be anything. I started late compared to my friends. Some of them started at like 4, and I started 16.
Right,
But yeah,
true. A lot of people start super young. Yeah.
It just depends on your mindset. I feel like if you were willing to work for it and train your ass off, like I didn't stop dancing for like every single day. Like I danced every single day for like 2 years just to be in a crew and then go from then onwards, which is why I don't stop in general, because when I'm not working, I'm training. Do you know what I mean? Or if I'm not training or working, I'm thinking of ways to be more creative with my stuff. So it's always something I'm trying to do to better myself or meeting people. I feel like that's one thing as well, making sure that you interact with people that inspire you, try and train with them and stuff like that. So you see people that you want to work with, see what styles you like, because you don't want to do something you don't want to do. Don't feel the pressure to do something you don't want to do.
Okay, you probably have to feel it, yeah.
Yeah, feel if you're forcing something, like if you're doing for training reasons, then different. Like if you're doing something just to maybe better your strength or flexibility, then cool. But don't feel like you need to force a dance style just because someone told you to do it. Like that's
because it's in that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just make sure you educate yourself in terms of why you're doing it and where the nature of that dance styles come from. Who's teaching you, their background, like have they done things that you like to do, or do they know people that you may know that you want me to work with that may help you to train and work with them artists in the future, like things like that. Just kind of like research where you want to be.
Get a good teacher, guys. Like Kelsey, get a good teacher. That's a good start. He teaches, guys, so get a good teacher like Kelsey, basically.
Yeah, hit me up. I got
hit him up. Come on. I don't want to say it wrong. Soz F. Felipe. So shout out you for the question.
Good question.
Yeah, and great advice. Thank you for your advice.
Thank you. Pleasure.
A lot of people. And thank you, and have a good evening. I'm gonna go get my Galaxy now. Do you know what I mean? Because
you get that. I'm about to get an ice cream, son.
You about to get what?
An ice cream.
Oh yeah. Man, I'm such a foodie. Pleasure. Thank you so much, and I will send you guys a link. Watch out for it on YouTube as well, guys. All right.
Yes.
See you. Enjoy your ice cream.
Thank you. You too. Chocolate as well.
I'll catch you soon anyway.
See you later.
Yeah, that's fine. It will be up on my YouTube channel. My link's in the bio. In a couple of days, it will be live, guys, up on YouTube. But again, thank you, and please tune in again every Wednesday, 9 p.m. right here.